Thank you, Council President, and thank you for your work getting us to this point today. This budget, like all of our budgets, seeks to balance the many competing needs and priorities of county residents while reflecting our current fiscal realities. Unfortunately, those fiscal realities don't allow us to do all the things I'd like to do or that any of us would like to do. But they did allow us in this budget to lay the foundation for a more prosperous and sustainable county, and that's what's most important. And what's most important about this budget, in my view, is that it is fiscally responsible. It holds the lines on taxes, it reins in debt, and it keeps making important steps to ensuring that our county's longstanding AAA bond rating is retained. And at the same time, it focuses, as it should, on core government services such as education, public safety, and important investments in school and transportation infrastructure. Creating a better Montgomery County for everyone starts with education. In this budget, we have once again fully funded the Board of Education's request for fiscal year 2019 and have significantly increased funding above what the county executive recommended for the school system's capital budget. MCPS's enrollment continues to rise, and this budget provides critical funding for school expansion, modernization, and construction projects. As a result, recent class size reductions can be maintained and targeted efforts to eliminate the achievement gap augmented. Public school funding in this budget will expand dual language immersion programs, add new career pathway programs for high school students, expand pre-kindergarten programs and services, and recognize the increasing demand for mental health services by increasing the number of counselors and psychologists. Very few things are a more basic responsibility of government than providing for a safe learning environment for our kids. Thanks to the leadership of Chairman Rice and the support of the colleagues, we are for the first time expanding SROs to our middle schools. That is such an important first step. This budget also makes significant investments in strengthening our economy and promoting greater economic opportunity for all of our residents. It funds essential efforts of our Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation to attract and retain businesses and grow our tax base. It includes increased funding for workforce development so that our residents have the training and tools they need for gainful employment and to ensure our county is poised to meet the employment needs of businesses who choose to call Montgomery County home. It funds incubator programs such as the biohealth innovation to help grow the biohealth sector in this county. We've also made important investments to help more people enjoy more of the fruits of life. Not everyone is as blessed as many of us. We have provided funding to implement the Year 2 recommendations of our county's food security plan, including additional investments in the weekend bag program for students and funding for many grants for food recovery and distribution, important tools to help combat hunger. Our county's nonprofits are a great asset to our community and are the front lines of taking care of those who need our help. We provided a 2% cost of living increase to all our nonprofit contractors, and that was so terribly important. For the developmentally disabled community, we made good on our county's pledge to continue providing a supplemental critical to ensuring the hiring and retention of dedicated staff to work with this unique population. For our seniors, we funded an ombudsman to help seniors navigate the myriad of challenges aging often presents. Resources for transportation services, mental health services, and civic engagement opportunities for seniors were also included in this budget. And we increased support for Montgomery Cares, our extraordinary health care service for those who would not otherwise have access to critical health care services. We also made strides in affordable housing by investing an additional $6 million for affordable housing acquisition and preservation. And we advanced critical transportation priorities. That's so terribly important to the quality of life in our county. We provided funding for the hiring of a Vision Zero coordinator that will make our streets safer for pedestrians and bikers. We added funding for the planning and design of bus rapid transit service on Veers Mill Road, New Hampshire Avenue, and the North Bethesda Transitway. And we added funding for a new metro entrance at the Forest Glen and White Flint stations. This budget also funds the purchase of land for a new Boyd's Mark Station Transit Center and accelerating protected bike lanes throughout the county. And we have done all this while maintaining our commitment to the basics, new road connections to accommodate Clarksburg and the up-county's rapid growth, preserving our county's street tree protection program, adding funding to our residential road resurfacing program, and the modernization of numerous traffic signals to alleviate wait times at busy intersections. Among the most basic responsibilities of local government is safeguarding our quality of life, which is so extraordinary. As many as 20,000 residents have been dealing with an extreme uptick in the frequency of airplanes on their way to or from Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, flying over their neighborhoods at lower altitudes than ever before. This budget adds funding to hire an expert who will work with the Federal Aviation Administration to adjust the airplane flight paths and procedures that have brought unbearable noise and disruptions to too many of our communities. And last but not least, this budget adds $6 million to the county executive's budget for police and fire and rescue services, reducing response times and allowing for the provision of essential services. We can't do this without the extraordinary work of our professional staff. I thank all of you, Ms. Michelson, Dr. Orland, Mr. Sasker. Thank you so very much. And of course, our own individual staffs really are so critical in this process. So I need to give a shout out as well to Cindy Gibson, Warren Hansen, Vikram Mathur, Aaron Kraut, and Matt Higgins. Thank you guys for all your support in this process. This is a good budget. It was a hard budget, but it is a good budget. Thank you, Council President. You had a hard year in many respects, and you did a real good job getting us to this point. You and Mr. Silverman. Congratulations to both of you.